Lane County residents start drinking when they're just 12 years old. That stat comes out of a recent survey by Lane County Public Health. The report also revealed that binge drinking accounts for 90% of alcohol consumption. KEZI 9 News reporter Na Nguyen is live in the studio to explain how local groups are working to change those numbers. Na?
Brandy, that same survey also showed that Lane County's alcohol-related death rates are 2 times the national average. As a result, the Eugene Prevention Coalition, University of Oregon, and Lane County Public Health have joined forces in an effort to minimize the rate of binge drinking and alcohol abuse in Eugene. More common than cigarettes, marijuana, and all other drugs combined. Local data says alcohol is the drug of choice for our youth. That same survey revealed binge drinking is most common among young adults aged 18 to 34. And it's not just alcohol that's a problem.
These behaviors greatly increase the likelihood of someone developing an addiction or getting engaged in problem drinking behavior.
And it doesn't stop there,
which puts the individual at risk for intentional injury, unintentional injury, sexual assault, STDs. The list goes on.
To help young people help themselves, the coalition has launched a campaign that takes on binge drinking and drinking games. They are currently working with local stores to minimize the amount of marketing and merchandising that may encourage these activities, often unintentionally.
In the fall, there's all this excitement and there's all this revelry. Well, the other aspect of it is inadvertently possibly promoting activities that really are not very positive.
The first thought that occurred to me was, wow, I hadn't really thought about this.
But once it was brought to their attention, local stores like the Safeway on 18th and Pearl got to work.
When I got it, I read through it and I went and talked to a couple of my managers, and we talked about it. We said, this makes perfect sense. We wouldn't want to be supporting something that's going to be detrimental to the community.
They immediately changed displays, pairing shelves of beer with snack foods instead of red cups or table tennis balls associated with games like beer pong. While the changes are subtle, the coalition says bringing attention to the problem is the first step to creating real change.
I think that that's the goal in prevention. There's no silver bullet. You've got to step back and recognize there's lots of different approaches to making it successful.
While some wonder how big of an impact this will actually make, the coalition says this is only the beginning of their work. Noting their continued work with the city on the social host ordinance, the University of Oregon says this is just one part of the effort to create a more positive environment for all of the community. Live in the studio, Na Nguyen, KEZI 9 News.